I need to update that logo. Welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway qualifying underway for the Low Drag Truck Series, presented by 712 Brakes. See one of those Low Drag 712 Brakes trucks of Daddy Dave Hoytsmith, the 79, making his way around on his opening lap here. Down to the bottom. Arcs it down into 1 and 2. Oh man. A few trucks out on track. Actually quite a few, almost the whole field. A lot of them are on their first lap. Time should start to come in relatively soon. There's Jay Munch in the 69, Ashton Tackwell, Jake Lawrence, Quinn Newton, Daddy Dave that we were watching. On Lebsack. Let's watch Daddy Dave as he comes out of turn number 4. Be one of the first ones to get a lap time down along with Jake Lawrence.
Behind has just done a 31.9.
Thanks, crew chief. Like Jake sitting on a 31.9. About 0.03 of a second above Dave. Casey Gray put a lap time down. We'll see if these guys are going to get it on lap 1 or lap 2. Fair warning to everybody. Ad break coming in 3 minutes, so hopefully we get to the end of qualifying before that happens. Jake to the top of the board in a 68. Now Dalton Hayes. Now Gatlin Downey. Bunch of guys jumping to the top. Gatlin Downey takes the 05 to the top of the charts in his double quick Chevrolet. Dalton Hayes has got his Columbia truck sitting in P2. Then Lucas Hoytsma, the thumbnail for this week, he goes P2, and then he gets replaced by Cody Cleaver in the 2 for P2. Cody Cleaver in the Gamebridge Chevy goes to that second spot. Ashton Tackwell sits now 6th. Jay Munch down in 11th. Andrew Beach 12th. J.R. Deal 14th. Brad Wilson is on his second lap, as is Travis Martin. Let's see what Brad does. 31.7 moves him up to the 6th spot, the 78. Christian Delgado goes all the way up to 5th. Jeff Perchatsky, 48 truck, top of the charts in his UCLA Chevy. Nice effort there from Perchatsky. Travis Martin coming around to complete his qualifying in his second lap. It looks like we have exactly 36 trucks, so everyone should make the race. That makes things easy. Hayes is showing Columbia. Travis Martin goes to 21st. Thomas Green in the Goodwrench number 3, doing it for Dale all the way up to 3rd spot. Mike Edwards at Golden Eagle 14. He's been on a tear lately. Ever since he got the Golden Eagle sponsorship, Mike Edwards has been kicking ass in SRL, and he goes to the top of the charts. And Blake Giglio going to be our last qualifier, looks like. So Wallen clocks in 24th. We'll see where the 16 of Blake Giglio gets his low drag Chevrolet. 31.717, good enough for second place. So late qualifiers, Mike Edwards and Blake Giglio doing the job, getting the business done. Go 1-2 late in the session. Jeremy Scherer just heading out. I don't think he's going to get a lap to count. But we get to look at his Dunkin' Donuts truck on track anyway. Something. Give us something to look at while we go talk to Mike Edwards so we can check him down.
I put on a new scheme with the thing just for you.
Track down Mr. Mike Edwards.
Maybe misqualifying.
Wow. Michael DG, you got a copy? That's not working. Michael DG, you got a copy?
Hi.
Hi. Well, look at you. Top of the charts. Congrats on the pole. How do you feel about the race here at Atlanta?
I'm dead. I used how much luck here. I beat Blake, though. He was talking crap last week when I qualified like 20th. So I told him I'll figure it out, and I guess I did.
10-4. Congrats on figuring it out, getting the pole here for the race. Good luck.
Thank you.
As we figured, his teammate Jeremy Scherer did not have time to complete his lap, so Mike Edwards will be your pole sitter right alongside Blake Giglio on the front row as we get set for tonight's race. Indeed, 36 trucks registered, so everyone made the race right on the number. It's 36 for the number of trucks we were going to accept. Travis with the sub. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Mr. Ghostman with the resub. Appreciate you, Chavs. All right. Let's get the grid set up here. Get everybody out on track. Waiting for the crews to push the trucks out there. We'll get our starting lineup going here in just a jiffy. It is, Hayes. It is pretty. There's your pole sitter, Mike Edwards. Our sponsored starting lineup, thanks to our friends at Wanted Goons. We'll get our starting lineups underway here in just a sec. Trying to let everybody get out of the garage and onto the racetrack. I see 4th, 5th, and 12th are all still not out there. So if Gatlin Downey and Thomas Green would be so kind as to get their race trucks pushed out to the grid, that'd be great. Wanted Goons. Check them out at wannedgoons.com. Esports team, great group of people, very entertaining to be part of that organization. So proud to be considered one of their peoples. They are sponsoring our starting lineup tonight. We have Mike Edwards on pole, the number 14 Golden Eagle Toyota, starting alongside Blake Giglio in the Shenandoah Shine Hunting Sale Bass Pro Shops, whatever you want to call this truck. This is Chevrolet rolls off in the second spot. Jeff Perchotsky in the UCLA Chevrolet starts in the third spot. Gatlin Downey, double quick Chevy. He'll roll off from P4. Thomas Green out on track yet, but he has the Dale Earnhardt Goodrich number 3 starting in 5th. Cody Cleaver in the Gamebridge Chevy will start 6th in the number 2. Lucas Hoytsman in the LH Design Chevrolet starts in the 7th spot. Dalton Hayes, he has the Columbia Toyota rolling off in 8th. Christian Delgado has his K-State, Kansas State number 13 Chevrolet starting in 9th. Casey Graves, a True Speed Toyota. Great looking truck, rolls off in P10. Ethan Evers, the Gearheads Racing Chevrolet, starts in the 11th spot. Brad Wilson, Shenandoah Shine Ford in 12th. Ashton Tackwell has the Cannon Chevrolet rolling off in 13th. Cliff Mullins, the Curly's Guns and More truck, starts in 14th. Ian Montrose, C2X Chevrolet in 15th. Owen Lebsack in the Lowe's Ford starts in 16th. Davis Greenwell in his number 20 starts in 17th. Colin Teague in the 52 joined Bass Pro Ford starts in 18th. Dave Hoytsman 712 Brake Chevrolet in 19th. Quinn Newton 712 Brake Chevrolet in 20th. Jay Mudge with the Raptor Chevy starts in 21st. Andrew Beach Sidepipe Chevy in 22nd. Swicegood with the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet starting in 23rd. Cody Brown the Sundrop Chevy, awesome truck, rolling off 24th. Daniel Llewellyn 712 Brake Chevrolet in 25th. Travis Martin the Ghostman Ford 26th. Matt Benke in the Amtrak Chevy 27th. J.R. Deal, the other Golden Eagle Toyota, starts in the 28th spot. Zach Martison in the Uwu Market Chevy starts 29th. Jake Lawrence, the one-man punch Toyota, in 30th. He don't care. TJ Floyd, the U.S. Air Force Chevrolet, starting 31st. Austin Smith, welcome out here. The Just Cruising Toyota starts in 32nd. Would have Sully Hans and Carson Bechtel 33rd and 34th, but it doesn't want to show them at the moment. Then you have Brian Martin starting in 35th, and Jeremy Scherer, 36th. That is our starting lineup here at Atlanta. And it is wanting to show everything but the front of the field at the moment. What the heck? It is starting to piss me off as the field gets the green flag. And it wants to show anyone but the front of the field again. Oh my god. Thanks, Wanted Goose, for sparking our starting lineup as the field rolls into turn number 3. Everything relatively calm so far. Things usually get nuts once they start to try and go 3 wide. This is the new pave of Atlanta, so it does have that super speedway feel, and we got trucks way under the red line. Remember to stay above that red line. Field rolls down the backstretch. So cool to see so many trucks out here on track. The leader is Blake Giglio with teammate Lucas Hoytsman right behind, and Thomas Green in that number 3. Finally did get that truck out there on track. We'll roll our splits for you so you can see your favorite drivers if they're not in the top 20. Gatlin Downey battling Mike Edwards, the inside lane. Our pole sitter just did not get going very good.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Zach.
Lap 4 of 100. Inside line, still kind of stuck around 4th. So we roll through the battles. That's Gatlin Downey and Mike Edwards. And you have Perchotsky and Cleaver, Hayes and Delgado, Evers and Graves. Side by side back to 11th. Thomas Green gets hung out on the top side as Edwards started to catch up. Well, that inside lane, the teammates from Low Drag, Blake Giglio and Lucas Hoytsman, decided to drop down. Now Edwards will go to the top, hook up with Thomas Green. Leaves Perchotsky on the bottom lane. Work lap number 5. Finally seeing some lead changes and lane changes up towards the front. The 34 trucks officially started this thing. We did not get Carson Bechtel out on track. First caution is out, and this is going to be towards the back. Brian Martin just had a birthday celebration. Martin cutting into the pit lane there. Let's see what happened to Brian Martin.
Can I get a black clear, please, for spinning through the trial and being up pit road?
Make contact with Matt Benke. Benke goes around, and Benke hard to the outside wall. Brian Martin
Andrew
slides that truck and right there catches the pit lane. See if Benke truck is okay. No, there's no fast repair, and he just hit that wall a ton with that left side. He's going to have to come down and take extensive repair on this Amtrak Chevy. Looks kind of evil, the handling on it. See it kind of wobbling around.
Just a heads up, you have been blinking on it on and off.
Colin Teague being the blinker. I don't know, Kenny. Sully Hans and Colin and Carson Bechtel both missed the start. Here comes Sully Hans 6 laps later out onto the track. So Sully has joined.
No one cares.
Can I get a fake lucky dog?
Never saw him get on track, Kenny. Never started the race, so he's not even showing up on the scoreboard. So I don't know. Don't know what happened to our only Wanagoons' truck in this race. Blake Lucas 1-2, Mike Edwards P3, Prochatsky in 4th, Thomas Green 5th, and then Gatlin Downey, Christian Delgado, Dalton Hayes, Cody Cleaver, Casey Graves. What do pit lane cameras look like here? I'm watching the back half of the field roll off. Looks like the top 14 stayed out. And a lot of fuel stops after that. Jeremy Scherer, Daniel Llewellyn. I believe that's Weisgod there. According to Kenny, we have to call him Weisgod now. Let's try to figure out where everybody is. It's got to stick. It's got to stick. Such an epic nickname. Giglio, Hoytza, Edwards, Prochatsky, and Green, your top 5 stayed out here, as did Gatlin Downey, Delgado, Hayes, Cleaver, Graves, Ethan Evers, Owen Lebsack, Brad Wilson, and Colin Teague, the top 14 that have stayed out under this caution. Teague having a bit of a blink. Ian Montrose, first truck off the pit lane, topped off the fuel tank. Cliff Mullins coming back down the top of the tank another time here. Andrew Beach coming down as well, so these guys going to get the extra lap of fuel. It's like the 98 pulled in and took a tow. Matt Benke getting damage repair, already 1 lap down. I think that truck probably had a meatball. He hit it pretty hard. Probably lose multiple laps trying to get that thing fixed. What else we got? A blinker. Colin Teague not staying connected at all. A blinker is the last thing you want in a super speedway race. Nobody has any confidence to push you, and the odds of you being in a large wreck are very high. Quinn Newton, 45 seconds on his pit stop. I don't know if he had to pee or took some damage repair. Let's see if we can track him down and ask. Quinn, DG, got a copy? No, that didn't work. Quinn, DG, got a copy? I tried to talk to him and he dragged himself back down. Alright. Quinn does not want to talk to us. His mic's usually broke. Did not know that. We'll restart here on lap number 9. Start lap number 10 teammates work that restart to perfection, get nose to tail, and they will try to head off into the sunset. Prochatsky gets down ahead of Edwards. The top 5 break away from the field, and we have our second caution right away. Let's see what happens here. Why did we get caution right away? Might have something to do with Jake Lawrence here. Davis Greenwell gets in the back of Jake Lawrence right at the start, turns him into the grass. And that is where our immediate caution comes from. Davis Greenwell driving over the 68. Trip.
I agree.
Apparently things are difficult for the guys at Atlanta tonight. That wasn't that difficult of a thing to avoid, but here we are.
Even a 56 just wreaking havoc.
Hayden's not even here catching strays. Hayden's working on a school project and he's still catching strays? What the heck?
I got blamed for this all.
Who did, Kenny? Who we talking about? Oh, no, that was Kart Racer 55. Carson got food delivered early. Perfect. It says Kart Racer 55 though, Kenny. He's Kart Racer 56, so it was like a second account. Unless he left with both accounts, but I looked at the logs and it said 55 though. Oh, well, all right. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, there you go. Letting us know in chat. From the man himself. That's a pretty good source of information right there. Getting it from the source.
I like to shoot the top if that's allowed.
That is confused, yeah. But yeah, I remember the hacked one that he's talking about. He said he was spam. You have lights out yet? No. Not the line yet, though. Are there yet? How about now? Hot damn. Looks like the lineup's going to change a bit. The top 9.
Wait, can you give me
When
yellow?
Colin Teague
I've
is
gotta
there.
go and serve that passing under yellow.
Prochatsky down to Teague, still Evan Pitt. Then the next group, Dave Hoytsma down
What are we
to
doing? God.
Brian Martin, 14. They didn't pit this caution, everyone else can go.
Nah, it's my fault. I didn't realize someone was in front of me. Go, Davis. I got a circle black.
Crazy.
Cheers, everybody.
There it is.
I want to back in the back. Wait, about to go green.
Hi, Zach.
Hi, Lucas.
It said stay behind the 8 truck, and I thought I did.
You didn't learn from Bristol?
Now, that was the pace truck.
Left.
All right. Pace truck's about to head out of our way. Prochatsky and Edwards, a couple of light blue and yellow trucks at the front of the field with white numbers. Prochaski gets this launched outside lane, gets a good jump. Delgado is going to drop down, I believe, in front of Edwards. He got a pretty good jump, but he didn't quite clear him as Gatlin Downey pushes the 14.
What's
Keeps him
going
in
on
there.
here?
Downey goes to the top. Look back and
I think somebody was still in fourth gear with it.
Field got single file very quickly. Somebody missed the proper gearing on the start there, perhaps. Now guys are going to have to try and catch back up. I don't think anyone's lost the draft. It was definitely an odd start. Front part of the field starting to do battle. Oh my gosh, my antivirus has expired again. Likes to remind me of that daily now for some reason. Chotsky and Downey side by side. Casey Graves, Christian Delgado, Dalton Hayes, Mike Edwards. The crazy thing is it's not even expired. It's an advertisement. They're going to bypass Brad Wilson there. Wilson. Oh, they're getting out of shape.
For 3 wide.
Oh, Dave Hoytsma gets into Brad Wilson. They both get in the outside wall. Trying to drop back to it. There's a bumper flying.
Awesome.
Dave down on the apron there. There's the caution. Oh my gosh, you're still
I
wrecking.
had no steering. I couldn't do anything. I was trying to get down.
Travis Martin was in it. Oh, TJ Floyd right into Travis. Gets Andrew Beach. Travis Martin goes for a hell of a ride. Poor Travis, probably just sitting in the back trying to avoid it all. I don't think the 49 ever took the break. Holy shit. TJ Floyd bounces off the inside wall and it comes right back up. Absolutely murders the Ghost Man. So all that started with Brad Wilson going a lap down. Somebody gets pushed up the hill and they weren't part of it. It was a double zero. Oh my gosh. Caddy Dave and Brad Wilson get together. What even happened to Brad to get him so far back? Don't know. That's right, he had served a penalty. So after he serves a penalty, he gets out on the track, and all hell breaks loose. 35 meatballs, too much damage for the Amtrak machine. Unfortunate for Benke. Well, if you feel like race control practice, you're more than welcome to. If you want to just chill out and enjoy your evening, you're welcome to that as well. So here's the 51 going a lap down. It's dicey there. 3 wide's hard here. Daddy Dave gets a little out of shape, cuts it back to the right to save the truck, and unfortunately clips the nose of the 51. They both go into the wall. And I think Dave's got damage. Yeah, no steering.
Yeah, I got an unsafe entry. I guess I went too low. I don't know.
He turns right across the track into TJ Floyd. TJ then into the inside wall, up the hill, into Travis Martin, and that's just feels like Travis's luck lately, honestly. Right along with the 63 Travis Martin. He's behind Daniel Lawallen. He's being extra safe, trying to make it to the end of the race. And he misses that truck, and then out of nowhere, boom! There's nothing Travis could do there. Blew his motor and everything. Travis is... Ugh. I feel bad for Travis. He's too nice not to have that kind of luck, but that's true for a lot of our drivers that are kind of hard luck lately. Most of them are really nice people. Once again, lots of trucks staying out. Kenny, you're like a Sour Patch Kid, okay? You're sour on the outside, but you're still nice. Yes, exactly. You're a nice, sarcastic asshole. It's kind of like where I am. Or at least where I try to be. Sometimes I'm just a dick. You have a blinker Delgado on the top line there.
13, you're blinking really bad, just so you know.
52, you're blinking tremendously. You're blinking out for like 10 seconds at a time. You just did it right now.
Colin Teague and Christian Delgado both blinking like motherfuckers. Seems to have stopped stabilized for the moment. Do I save the ARCA replays? No.
You're good. I didn't have any damage. I was, smart ass.
Top 7 still have not been to the pit lane. Ashton Tackwell 11 laps since they've been to the pit lane. Colin Teague blinking still hasn't been to the pit lane, wherever he's disappeared to. Trying to click on him. That was a terrible idea on my part. And Zach Martinson first one to pit this time around. This race might take a while if they keep crashing.
Yo, Cody, just be heads up. I'm going to pull off a tiny bit. Colin is looking like a pair of super terrible.
Going like a lap a minute at this rate. Green flag back out in the air. Prochatsky, Downey on the inside line trying to clear the 13 of Delgado. Casey Graves in the number 4 Toyota up there. Mike Edwards side by side with him. Scott, what's up, my friend? I don't know. People are being a little silly at Atlanta tonight. I had a lot of caution so far. Oh, Gatlin Downey gets up off the bottom, gets into the 13. Fortunate not to turn him. That was terrifyingly close to a big crash. Gatlin Downey, 5. How many people don't care tonight? Definitely the driver of the 68. The driver of the 68 don't care. And blinking.
Colin, your blinking is so not good.
He was true for Delgado, taking the lead with the blink. 3 wide, this will go great. Jake's the one that's been in the Discord going, I don't care. I just don't care. Oh, they're wrecking somewhere. 4th caution's out.
Just gonna hook it right for no reason. Okay.
It probably doesn't care.
And I'm trying to put my in there, guys. I'm sorry, but...
We were all going in a straight line, and then the 98 just turned right for no reason.
Sully Hans.
Yeah, that's exactly that. He don't care.
I think Hans gets in the back of the truck in front of him and then kind of loses it. Check it out from the drones and see what happened. That is Andrew Beach, I think, in front of him. Kind of wobbly on the outside. He gives a shot. He gets out of shape after that. Truck goes up the hill right into the 68 of Jake Lawrence.
Bet you there'll be a message in truck general.
Probably so. We keep getting yellows at the same time as the late models. Funny. Verchowski, Delgado, your leader.
I'm working late.
Downey and Graves, Edwards and Evers. Giglio and Green, Montrose and Mullins. All those vehicles have been at least 10 laps since they've pitted. And you have Margison, Cody Brown, Cody Cleaver, J.R. Deal, Dalton Hayes, and Austin Smith. Lucas just came down this time, filled up the tank once more. Loud noise scared me. So glad I'm already working on post-race. Jake, how can it be a joke if you don't care? Whites came down, as did Brian Martin, Daniel Llewellyn, J Munch. Oh, and those second may have bolted on some tires here. As did Ashton Tackwell, Colin Teague. Weisgood may have taken 2. Swice God, excuse me. Sorry, Kenny. Davis Greenwell, 25th. Andrew Beach, 26th. All of those vehicles came down. Andrew, of course, got run into the back of by Sully Hans. Better correct yourself or no pay. Quinn's now in the lucky dog spot. First truck 1 lap down, 27th. He'll be battling Brad
Cheers,
Wilson
everybody.
for that lucky dog. Brad's like a minute of repairs here. Still see some right side damage and rear end damage on that 51. Jeremy Scherer 2 laps down on the Dunkin' Donuts Toyota. Looks like out of the race is going to be Jake Lawrence, Dave Hoytsman, Travis Martin, Matt Benke, TJ Floyd. Sully Hans is down for extended repairs, and look who has decided to join us after eating his dinner. Carson Bechtel's made his way into the race. 36th place, 23 laps down, but hey, he's here. Oh, Carson. I don't care if you deal with it or not, Jake. I don't care. It's the new Jake meme. Don't care. What about boobies, Jake? You care about those? That's the true question. What's more important to you, not caring or boobies? You probably timed it with the caution. Probably to a Carson. Lights out on the base truck, dips down off the racing surface. We are prepared to get back going quarter way through the race. Boobies are the best thing on the planet. There you go. There's still hope for Jake after all. Prochaski gets a huge jump over Delgado. We'll see if that helps or hurts as the long run here. Let's try to get a little zoomed out here. These shots are pretty tight. There we go. Learning our new cameras as we go. We got brand new cameras a few minutes before the race started. Working on learning them all. It's a nice shot here, though. Field all the way back. Down into turn 3 we go. Prochaski leads Delgado. Casey Graves trying to get that outside line rolling. Has Mike Edwards. Couple of Toyotas up top. Chevrolet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the inside line. Holy crap. That's a lot of Chevrolets. Top line is 2 Toyotas, 2 Chevys. Gatlin Downey moves to the top lane. Bit of a gap halfway through the field. Drivers seem to have settled down a bit on the mic at least. Casey Graves leads that lap with the outside lane getting rolling here. And before Truck picks up a bonus point for his truck season. Had a really good season last season. Nearly made the Final Four. Andrew Beach just beat him out for that, which is really exciting to watch. This season it's a chase. They'll get 10 races in the regular season and 5 races in the chase. This is race number 2 for us in the Truck Series. We did Daytona last week and decided to do more drafting this week at Atlanta. I don't think things have settled down a bit, but they still seem kind of dicey back towards the back part of the pack as we've made it back into one big group. Quinn Newton, Brad Wilson. Quinn's still hanging on to that lucky dog at the moment in 27th. Inside line starting to rebound here. Jeff Prochaski leads that lap. You get 3 extra bonus points if you can lead the most laps in a race. Relatively calm at the moment. Nobody's yelling at nobody. Everybody realizes they have to make it to the end of the race. We've been 30 laps for the guys that started this thing and haven't pit yet. We'll see how long that lasts as Blake Giglio sticks his nose inside Delgado, then backs out of it. Probably didn't like the way Delgado almost went across his nose. Casey Graves on the outside line getting a good push there from Edwards. Gets that Toyota out in front briefly. Let's kind of look back through the field. A double file all the way back to J Munch in 22nd. And you have Tackwell, Davis, Greenwell, Zach Swice-God. I want to get paid. Austin Smith. Quinn Newton back there. He's the lucky dog truck right now. He's at the back of the pack. And then you have the 51 and the 59, Brad Wilson, Carson Bechtel. They're trying to catch back up and stay in contention. Oh, we missed a contact here.
That wasn't no damn kiss. Maybe a thumbs up.
Blake has done no such thing. He's still a child. Wow. Blake is innocent. Oh, it seems kind of chill at the moment, even though there's a little bit of door contact. Oh, man. Delgado gets up off that bottom line right when I said that. Out and went and visited Mike Edwards and almost caused a big mess. There's plenty of room for 2 wide. There's definitely room if you're very good at holding a line for 3 wide. As these runs go, you can wear out the right front a little bit. Not a lot, but a little, and it starts to make the truck push. And sometimes you don't notice it until you're on the bottom line and you're like, oh crap. So if you run to the top a bunch and then drop to the bottom to try and make a pass, it can really surprise you. 3 wide further back. The white truck went through the middle 3 wide. I believe that was Sully Hans. About 35 of 100. 15 away from doing our halfway stage points. Forgot to re-up your Twitch turbo and you're getting ads galore. Oh no. Poor Kenny. Jake, I don't know what ads are. Are you on turbo also, Jake? Hey everyone over on YouTube as well. Hopefully enjoying the watching over there. I can see your chat if you guys ever decide to talk to me. But shout out to the 5 of you watching over there at the moment. I know most people go back and rewatch it on YouTube. Perchatsky out in front once again. Delgado, Casey Graves, 2nd and 3rd. Then Mike Edwards, our pole sitter, 4th. Ethan Evers, former teammates of Edwards, rides 5th. Gatlin Downey, Blake Giglio. Ian Montrose, Thomas Green, Cliff Mullins, your top 10. Seeing that K-State Toyota quite often peek up, that's Chevrolet, excuse me, pop up off that bottom lane. I don't know if he's trying to get air on the nose or if it's just not able to see the entry to the corner. The 13's been high on corner entry quite a few times. It's Christian Delgado in that silver and purple Kansas State machine. It's Ethan Evers on the high line, pushing Casey Graves. Graves going to drop to the bottom of the number 4. Gives Ethan the top. Graves taking the shorter way through the corner, leading the inside lane. Now Gatlin Downey going to have to catch up to Ethan Evers to get the top line working again. See the 3 of Thomas Green's made his way up into the picture. Sits there in 6th. Alongside Mike Edwards. That is Gatlin Downey way up out of the groove. Fortunately, Thomas Green decided not to stick it 3 wide there. Well, that could have been trouble. 39 laps on this fuel tank. The drivers that sit in the top 6 right now, none of them have been to the pit lane. Shows the track position probably going to be really critical late in the race. It's easy to drop back in these, but it's not that easy to go forward. Not a lot of room around Atlanta. Very narrow. Gatlin Downey dropping to the bottom. Probably in preparation for having to pit. Got a little out of shape there going out of turn number 4. The inside lane kind of broke apart. Ethan Evers now on the outside. He still hasn't been to the pit lane. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten to the bottom. That pit stop has to be coming soon. Soon-ish. Maybe he wants to drive that number 8 to the front. I'm spitting venom on that thing. I think he might. Oh. He does have spit venom on there. That's fun. Has his own podcast, wrote this podcast. It's good synergy. "42 laps and counting for that group that has not been to pit road." There it is.
I'm coming in this time also.
That's Casey Graves, Mike Edwards, pretty much everyone that hadn't been to the pit lane yet except Ethan Evers. Heading down to the pit lane here. The pit entry is on turn 3, so it's really weird. That's why you saw all these guys tucking off on the backstretch. Ooh, that's Sully Hans coming down with them. So these 6 trucks heading to pit lane. So the rest of the field roars around at full speed. Ethan Evers is going to have to come down eventually. So he's now gotten to the bottom.
8 pitting.
There you go. Ethan Evers going to peel off. 1 lap later than the rest of the guys on his strategy. See if he can get back out onto the track with some help, or he could be in trouble. Let's check in on the ones that pit. They're still in the pit lane. They're going to go a lap down. So that's the trouble with Atlanta. You can go a lap down. Tracks like Daytona and Talladega, you don't. Thomas Green with the push from Dalton Hayes, and Dalton drops to the bottom right as I say that. And Columbia Toyota moving to the inside lane. Bubba Wallace paint scheme. Door to door with Thomas Green. I think Thomas is going to lead the lap. Andrew Beach up there, and Colin T gets turned and disappears. He's somewhere. Can't find him.
That all started because you were blinking out, Colin?
Yeah, I did not see anything. My spotter told me I was clear. I went up, and then you showed up.
There he is.
I tried warning you about it last restart, but you didn't listen.
Fucking. Really. Fucking really, dude.
I watched it in my rear view.
Disappears. Comes back. He's got a truck inside of him. And disappears again. And he's dead. With Cliff Mullins, Ian Montrose, and Jay Munch was in
How
there.
did you forget that you were blinking when like 80 people were telling you that you were?
That wreck will be on the 52. Let's see what Daniel is
Whoever
saying.
just dropped down from the banking of 3, you're going to get a black flag if you get out pit road. Sorry about that, Luke.
Look at that guy, look at that guy.
Oh no.
Coming high.
Oh no. Oh. Delgado just absolutely obliterated Daniel while Daniel was just stopped. Yikes. That'll be a ARCA break on the 13. I think that was Quinn Newton finally getting his lucky dog. Shout out Quinn hanging in there and fighting for that. Mr. 88 back on the lead lap. A lot of trucks trapped a lap down now.
I wonder if Delgado cares. I'm sorry, it was low-hanging fruit.
I obviously was blocking in the perfect way, so. But I don't.
There's so many levels to that joke, Lucas. I can't stop laughing. Oh, that was clever. That stretch felt good. Anyway, Daniel Wallen has a broken truck now. And no fast repairs, so I'm going to have to get the truck fenders pulled out. That was so funny. You're a fucking liar, Kenny. You don't have to pretend. Everyone already knows. There's a reason why they hang out here, Kenny. It's not because I'm pretty. It's for the ASMR. Ian Montrose is your leader.
Well, thanks for the fucking 4 minutes.
Daniel, very angry in the 23, and understandably so. I'm here for trucks and left turns. We're making a left turn. Can race control remove trucks that are blinking? That is Cody's decision. He is the admin of the trucks. So yes, Cody could remove them if he decided to. Cody's sitting in 12th right now.
We're outside 98.
It's supposed to be like an honor system thing. Hey, you're blinking a lot, move to the back. Get out of the pack. Wait till you can get it fixed and then try to make moves. But drivers just don't do that.
Cheers, everybody.
Happy birthday, Swice.
Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Yeah, I left out the god. Just called him a Swice.
Actually, happy birthday, Brandon.
The most massive birthday we've ever seen. I don't know Brandon, but happy birthday to him too.
There's two different Brandons. The Brandon and Brian, actually, so it's not really a Brandon. But you know, happy birthday to all of them. Brian Martin had his very recently. You are correct, Evan. There are a few that need to get their shit together. Realize that they're blinking and get the fuck out of the way. All the two Cody Cleaver's going around. 55 is in it. Swice made it through. Swice God, according to Kenny.
Black flag cleared.
Kenny get into the pit lane, as did Cody Brown.
Hey, is there any way I get a gracious wave around from my power right now?
What you get for driving in a severe thunderstorm warning?
Fuck you.
Cody, can I get a black flag cleared?
Well, that happened around the 2 of Cleaver. Let's see.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my gosh. Did you just blow a motor?
Oh, Lucas, that's close, buddy. You're on that square.
I think he blew up. That's
Is it
why
even
he's going
possible
there.
to get 2 laps back?
Almost got you.
Oh, Ethan Evers gets
Well,
into
there's
it.
like 8 cars a lap down from my last yellow. I don't know.
It's Owen Lebsack behind him. He's behind Dalton Hayes. Gets loose. Comes down the track, gets in the beach. And lost the race truck.
Still get the old fashioned.
That one was Cody Cleaver getting loose all on his own.
Ranking under yellow.
I'm gonna go see what Lucas is talking about now.
You just pointed the way.
Here
Yeah,
comes
I'm
the
gonna
yellow.
just go wreck up the field and just, you know, get it back that way probably.
Oh wow, what the?
Bro, I nearly shot my pants twice within 2 corners.
Oh, Ashton
What is
Sackwell, I
this?
think.
Brad, I got 2 sets of
What's
tires.
happening?
Like the ones I got on are brand new. They got like 2 laps on them. I got 2 more sets.
Prochatsky and Tackwell get
You know,
together
I'm
right in
gonna
front of
run
Lucas and Brian Martin. Oh my
Let me
gosh.
tell you something. No one gives a fuck. Shut up.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey Daniel, how come you're not
Put Abbott in
involved?
charge, we'll remove him.
Because you talk too fucking much, and I need a break from you.
14, right there.
Daniel, I
Daniel.
think you're being a little sissy like Mr. Lowell.
Wow. It's getting very savage in here. This is only week 2. How are these people going to handle 15 weeks together?
I got a 50 for you. It's between my legs, okay?
Oh my god. Well, we missed the stage
Daniel,
in,
why are you so angry?
so it won't show up now. Because that happened during the wreck. So I have to go back and check that later.
Hey, you didn't get pegged in the rear, okay? I did.
Wow, what?
Pause.
Oh my
Chris
god.
got pegged on the start. I don't know why you're so mad.
This is out of hand tonight.
No, let him resume.
By the way, the lights are on the pace truck. A lap
I
away
have to
from
let
going
people
back
by,
green.
don't wreck me. I have to let people by, don't wreck me.
Sad it's come to this tonight. So
I have
15
people on both
trucks.
sides of me.
15 trucks on the lead lap. Oh, it's a shit show and a half tonight, John, but I'm going to be honest, it's kind of entertaining.
Wilson, where you at?
I'm a fucking amused. To the point where I've got to put a fucking between everything. Thomas Green, Andrew Beach out front.
Alright, I'm going 3 until I get to the front.
Very entertaining.
Cheers, everybody.
Good old JR. Davis said he's going 3 wide till he gets to the front, and he's 2 laps down. That'll be entertaining. Just past halfway.
I don't know. But
Jesus,
you need
this
to
race.
fix the goddamn Lincoln, because it sucks.
Yeah. Is he still in a race? Oh, he was gone. Still out there.
Starling.
Still blinking.
I mean, if you're fucking T-Mobile, for it.
I think you're yapping too much.
Top 5 for the stage. The 1, the 47, the 3, the 71,
no
and the 16.
shit.
Thanks, Matt. Carson's getting all 23 laps back at this rate. We got so many trucks lapped down, though.
I'm damaged pretty bad, so he'll just have to go around.
Green flag back out of the air. Thomas Green, Andrew Beach, Blake Giglio, Lucas Heusman, Brian Martin, your top 5. And JR Deal. Zach Swice-God, Quinn Newton, Ian Montrose, Dalton Hayes, top 10.
For what?
For what? Whole what? You put like 12 H's in there. Whole what? Blake Giglio moving to the top. Andrew Beach going to follow along. Bringing his Lucas with him. It's the C2X low drag in full effect as Ian Montrose loses it.
Correct.
Ian Montrose in the one goes around. Oh my gosh.
Man, you guys are horrible. Can you guys... It was nice knowing you, Brad.
Oh, Montrose gets hit in the rear end by the 55 of Margison as he checked up. Mike Edwards gets in the wall. Davis Greenwell gets a piece of it. It looked like the 55 did not check up when the one truck did. And the
Brad,
55.
I'm not lagging. That's how shaky my car is.
Yeah, lined up on the inside. A little bit of a check up there from Swice. Good. He checks up Ian, then accordion effect goes. And everyone, 55 makes it through just fine after sending the 1 with the 14. Has probably died. Ugh.
This is not F1 one.
Cliff way
I
behind
said
him.
we got him for 1 race. I know this is an F1.
I knows what that is.
I'm confused. I am about as confused as can be.
F1?
What's F1?
Too much damage was done, bud.
Is that the 20 out?
We're going to run out of trucks at this rate, boys.
Yeah, they are tearing shit up tonight. Tearing shit up for sure.
Likely.
What's it for?
Why do you need your bike? What did you get a bike for?
Matt says it did. Matt says it did give you the stage. So it was 1 truck, 47, 3, 71, 16. Ian with the prime. Thanks, my friends. Appreciate you. We just become best friends? Yep. You want to do karate garage? Yep. You're welcome, man. It looked like a checkup there on that one, Rec. You hang out in chat, I'll come talk to you. Ian.
Hello.
Hello. It's been kind of nuts out there, but it looks like it did give you at least a stage before that wreck happened. What's it been like out there?
Yeah, 0 to 0 very quickly there.
Very.
It was a little rough of a checkup, but these things happen on those restarts. So yeah, we'll get back out. We got a little bit of optional damage we need to take care of, but yeah, we're still in it. So we'll keep going. We'll fight the good fight.
10-4. Well, good luck to you here, and hopefully you can get all the offenders pulled back out and be in contention.
Yes, sir. See you later.
Thank you.
Ian Montrose in the one truck got the stage points, 10 points for leading at the halfway stage. Now has some damage on the machine, trying to get the fenders pulled back out and get back out there to be in contention. Update on our blinkers. Delgado seems to be out of the race. That was one of them. The other one is one lap down, Colin Teague, so we have to keep an eye on that yellow and red machine. See if he continues to have the blinking issues. Most drivers will have like a blink or two here and there.
Cheers, everybody.
It's been pretty solid for both those trucks tonight, so something to keep an eye on moving forward for our admin team. Oh, by the way, Blake Giglio, Andrew Beach, front row. Thomas Green, Lucas Weissman, Brian Martin, Quinn Newton. Remember Newton had to get the lucky dog. Now he sits in sixth.
Bottom here. I have a pulling penalty for some reason.
A lot of drivers having penalties tonight. Not letting drivers catch up. I like how they say for some reason when most of the time they know the reason. I'm not saying that's happening right here, but in general, that happens a lot. Green flag back out of the air. Blake Giglio, Andrew Beach get us resumed racing. So we start lap number 58. Thomas Green inside the 71 of Andrew Beach, trying to take over that second spot. Follow Blake Giglio through. And we've got Chevrolet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we got Brian Martin and Toyota, Dalton Hayes and Toyota.
Right.
Someone, Colin Teague, wrecking way in the back. What the hell? I can't even show it. There he is. Colin Teague, there he goes again.
Okay, my steering definitely broke.
That was kind of crazy, Mike.
Mike Edwards on the pit lane. Carson Bechtel on the pit lane. Oh my gosh. I was wondering what he was talking about. Mike Edwards going into turn 3. Truck had the damage and he was trying to get it repaired. It looks like he gets it all kind of out of shape with the steering, and then once you de-wedge the car on the apron, that takes a hell to hold on to, especially with broken steering. And that's going to bring Mike Edwards' night probably to an end. So he brings the 14 to the pit lane. Back out front. Beach leading the outside line. Giglio leads the inside. Lucas is pushing Andrew Beach. Carson Bechtel up ahead to make this totally chaotic, because passing a lap car caused the yellow last time. We'll see if that happens again. Beach with Hoytsma of the Lucas variety at the top. Has the 88 Quinn Newton up there. Dalton Hayes up there. Zach Sweiskod, third truck in line. Oh my gosh, he's getting out of shape. He's going down below the apron. Martison got him a little out of shape. Martison not happy with him on the radio, but it's probably...
Call me your ass.
So it's good telling Martison to calm his ass is one of the more irritating things of the night. Showing 00 Lebsack on pit lane. Not sure what happened to the 00. He's got right rear damage. We're catching Colin Teague. This is terrifying. Oh god.
Get off the track, 62.
Saw Kevin LePage there for a second.
Yeah, that's what I thought was about to happen.
Yeah, he was full on blinked out too.
Jesus, that was scary. Beach Giglio. Hoytsman Thomas Green. Martin Newton. It's your front 6. Catching another truck up there, another Toyota. 52 is wrecking in the background. What the hell? 4 laps down and still out there doing crazy things. I think I've had enough of this experiment tonight. I don't know where Cody is, but I'm going to end the driver's suffering on that one. Oh my gosh, can't see on that one.
Sorry, Quinn.
Yeah. 1 second, let's get rid of this problem. Let's not use Brian Martin's thing here. Let's actually double click Colin Teague. There we go. He's doing it again. Oh my god, where is he? I'm watching him in the background. I'm like, holy shit. was enough of the Colin Teague experience tonight. Did Cliff blink out? I didn't see Cliff for a while and he reappeared. Alright, we got 14 on the lead lap, including driver not in the pack, Ian Montrose lost the lead group. So 13 in the lead pack. That's several lap trucks, obviously. Casey Graves. Looks like Ethan Evers. Both one lap down and in this lead pack. 2/3 of the way through this race and things are chaotic. It's been a night, but Andrew Beach, Lucas Weissman lead in the top lane, and I think an Andrew Beach win would absolutely make this night worth it. That would be one hell of a party. He even did the burnout cam testing, so it'd be perfect. $33 laps to go. Beach has dropped down to the bottom, giving Lucas Hoytsma the top. I'm a little curious on that decision. It feels like the tires will hang in there better. Not going to ask in the middle of the race. Catching another lap truck there. White Chevy. So who that was. 24 of Ashton Tackwell, the Cannon machine. He's going to go all the way up to the wall. Going through the quad oval. This gets kind of sketch. Oof. Gatlin down, he came up the hill, almost got into Carson Bechtel. Like Bechtel's working with Brian Martin. 24 Tackwell tags the wall. Sully Hans is in this group. Sully's way off the lead pack. He's 13 laps down in this group.
You on that fence? No, I'm fucking destroyed.
37 truck. Fucking destroyed, he says. 30 to go. Not a lot of change at the front. Beach leads the inside lane. Lucas has Quinn Newton lined up on the top. Dalton Hayes, Gatlin Downey, Brian Martin, Carson Bechtel. Most of those trucks in the lead lap, except for Carson. Cody Brown's still alive up in the top 10. Oh, they're 3 wide. Gatlin Downey gets to the middle groove. Brian Martin goes to the outside. Very close to the wall, but doesn't hit it. Gatlin Downey now going to move to the bottom. Brian Martin able to get to the outside, and 05 saw a gap on the bottom and took it right in front of Margison. Oh, Beach got out of shape coming out of 4, about lost the race truck. That's going to give advantage to Lucas Hoyswell. Lucas leads that lap. Andrew Beach coming out of 4, about wrecked. And about 24 laps on this group's fuel. See if they have enough to make it to the end. It'll be dicey. The edge of the pit window. Lucas has moved to the bottom in front of Beach. Now Quinn Newton getting the push from Dalton Hayes, trying to get to the front. At the stripe, it will be very close. I think Quinn led that by 0.0001. That would have been an insane finish. We got a wreck. Dalton Hayes, Brian Martin.
Brian, why?
Dalton Hayes. Very quick to the mic.
Block after block. If you know I'm going to do it, let it happen. I can control my car.
Wow.
Clearly you can't if you just wrecked me.
I mean, you wrecked because you came up on him.
Go back and watch replay.
That's not wrong. Martin's on the outside, on against the wall, and Dalton comes up to get his arc into the corner, and Brian Martin's already there. Well, there's that.
Ethan, you got the lucky dog.
Medzi! Hope this counts for my payments. It counts
Yeah,
as
I barely
$30.
bumped in the back of Cody and got a 0x.
$30 here, so now you're going to be on the trunk. Thanks so much, Medzi, for the
I was just
3K
about to
bits.
come up
Appreciate
there,
you.
too, so I'm glad that happened.
Make sure I put that one in the spreadsheet while I'm thinking about it. It's, you know, I forget things. Dalton Hayes none too happy that Brian Martin tried to get to his outside corner entry, but he was there. Thanks for the Prime Gaming there, Mitzi. All kinds of loading me up right now. That one does not count. Sorry. It's only like $2 anyway. Where's your name here?
Could have stayed out, Casey, and got a wave around.
I didn't even think about it.
Unfortunate. See the order of the pit exit here. Eventually. Apparently they're taking tires. Been a while.
You're licensed to pull that on the outside, right?
And Casey Graves, Lucas Hoiswa. Very close between Andrew Beach and Quinn Newton.
I'm still gonna get it.
How close is this boy?
Wow, that's impressive right there. Hey, Blake, tracks to the right.
There's Casey. There's Lucas.
Well, I mean, I was gonna have
This
to
one.
pit in like 10 laps.
Oh my
so
gosh, that's so
had to-
close. I can't even tell. I think iRacing
buddy.
may have given it to Quinn. And there's Blake, Brian Martin, 3, Thomas Green. 98's a lap down, so it doesn't show up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna race off the
sorry
pit lane
again
there.
about that start contact there, Quinn. Not what I wanted there.
Yes, Hayes. 954 was at the top, and you went to get your corner arc. He was against the wall when you drove into him, so it was nothing. I mean, he was getting aggressive. Laps were winding down. He wanted to make a pass. He was on your outside. You drove up to get your arc into the corner and crashed. So, yes, that is going to end up being on you, Dalton. You love the banners? Hell yeah, they look good, don't they?
Daniel, no!
Daniel has crashed.
Daniel, you can't park there.
What's happened to Daniel?
What the hell happened? Did you money shift or something? I
Money
think his
shift?
tires
Money shift or wheel disconnected or something. Daniel goes hard into the inside wall. Not to add any pressure to you, Quinn, but the series sponsor just stopped in and said you need to win this race.
Yeah, 10-4.
There you go. There you go, Travis. Daniel Neo would like to know, what the fuck did you do?
None of his fucking business.
Oh man, 24 laps to go as we get resumed racing.
Damn, Blake.
He goes 1, 2, 3, 4 at the front. Brian Martin's going to get into 5th. Thomas Green drops down to 6th. Daniel Sidio. That's exactly what he said. Hi, none of your fucking business. They're the same thing. 2 trucks in the inside lane, 4 lined up on the top. You have Lucas and Quinn down low. Blake Giglio, Andrew Beach, 54 of Brian Martin, and a 3 of Thomas Green have all moved to the top lane. Gatlin Downey a little bit further back in 7th spot. You just blame Beach.
What are you mad at me for, dude? I'm doing Get out of here. All you do is complain.
I don't even know who he's mad at. It's not like he's at Beach. Beach is running second, so it wasn't Beach. If Blake wins, he gets an EOL next race. I like the sponsor just making up shit. That's great. Highline trying to get the pass here on the low side. Blake Giglio up at the top. Andrew Beach. Brian Martin in tow. Gatlin Downey starting to catch up to that inside line, trying to make it a 3 to 4 to 5 truck battle on the inside lane. Still a bit of gap to Quinn, but Quinn's been doing a really good job pushing Lucas around the track. Brian Martin's fallen back off the 17 a little bit. I think he tried to side drive Gatlin Downey, pull him back. Swice goes down below the apron. A little out of shape. Oh, Swice is big out of shape in that number 40. Hendrick cars, stay on the bottom, don't come back up. Now we see Daniel. There's Swice. He was jumping all over the place, but he's made it
I know
back
we just said that
around.
on apron. That was one hell of a save. I'll watch that from my rear view.
Swice with a great save, keeps that truck out of trouble and doesn't wreck the field. Nicely done. See if Brian Martin with the push from Thomas Green decides to make a move. Dalton Hayes is 2 trucks behind Brian. And I think in Dalton Hayes' mind, he still didn't cause that wreck, so he might be mad at Brian Martin, even though Dalton Hayes did cause that wreck. And once again, Dalton Hayes is on the inside of Brian Martin, and he is pushing up the track, showing a little displeasure. So yes, in his mind, he still didn't cause that wreck. Back around we go. We got 14 trucks on the lead lap in this main pack. Casey Graves is about a second and a half behind it. There he is with the pink truck. Couldn't tell who was drafting with him, but he's got a drafting partner. I think that's the 15 of Scherer. Scherer 1 lap down to the car in front of him. So Scherer in the lucky dog spot with 19 to go. Saquon won Offensive Player of the Year. Kenny Frisbee giving us that update. Appreciate you, Kenny. Pat Surtain, Defensive Player of the Year. Burrow. CPOI. Whatever that is. $17 to go. Field has dwindled down to about 14 that can win this race. As Casey Graves gets some massive help from a caution and back into this thing. I think Blake is kind of maintaining right here. I think he could push up there and take the lead if he wanted to. It's a good place to be when you want to go to try and win this race. So you just kind of sit here for 16 laps. It would be a good strategy. I think they're catching the lap truck of Cliff Mullins. That truck's had extensive repairs. It's 12 laps down, doing the nice thing, getting down out of the way. And his what he would call a wreck bucket of fuck. That is the Kyle Busch line that Cliff Mullins loves so much. Carson Bechtel, Sully Hans up in there in this battle. Bechtel has moved all the way up to 26 from 36, so he's gained 10 spots since starting this race, 20 some laps down. Jaden Daniels, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Comeback Player of the Year was Burrow. There we go. I was like, I don't know what CPOI is. I think the low drag guys are kind of content with where they're at, and they kind of have control of the top 4 spots as long as they maintain what they have now. Brian Martin has shown he can get a run and get to the outside if he gets a good push. He was getting those pushes from Bechtel earlier. Now he has Thomas Green behind him. I don't know if Thomas has the same confidence that Bechtel did in pushing Brian Martin. The good news is everyone should have enough fuel to the end here. So no more strategy into this. The exceptions being the ones that took wave rounds, so maybe Daniel Wallen. It's 32 laps since he's been to the pit lane. He'll be close. Speaking of Mr. Llewellyn, they are catching him on the back stretch. He gets down out of the way of his teammates. Lucas. Dalton Hayes still in that top group. Gray and blue Columbia truck. Top 8 on your screen are all on the lead lap. And you have a lap machine of Sully Hans. That truck's 13 laps down. Then you have lead lap truck Cody Brown. Brown has teammate Margison in tow. You have lap truck Carson Bechtel in there. He's 26 laps down. A little better, John, but not massively, you can still cause a huge mess by a bad push. It's a tiny bit better, but it's not world changing. Also does depend on the car. Like B car you can push pretty good, you know. A car is a little less uniform on the nose, so it's a little bit different. Lucas keeping it right around that red line, running the inside lane. I mean, it sucks at pushing. Like bad at sucking up or bad at actually delivering the push. Last time I drove a B car, admittedly a while in the draft, it was pretty decent. Oh my gosh, Brian Martin almost bounces off the door of the Gatlin Downey on the inside lane. That got spicy. Happy Friday. Hello. How are you, Derek? Good to see you over in the YouTube. Hope things are going good. It's not quite Friday for me yet, but I'm going to say happy Friday to you anyway, because I know it is for you. 10 to go. Big C's diecast 10 to go. Brian Martin tried to go up on that wall line, and they are dying. And that's going to bring out the caution, I'm sure. There it is. Ninth caution in the air. Brian Martin tried again to go to that top lane.
I think all the lead lap cars be tires here, so I can stay here.
But it did not go well.
I tried to get off the Ethan.
Thomas Green gets to the inside of Brian Martin. Brian goes up to the wall. Carson tried to push him. Both of those trucks into the wall. Then the 51.
Anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Brad Wilson, 2 laps down, out there just out having some fun. He tried to go with them as well. Then he gets into Carson Bechtel into the wall. Bounces off Cody Brown. We'll see if Cody's lead lap truck has any damage. I believe Cody was about the only lead lap truck that got much of a contact other than Brian Martin brushing the wall. Does have a little right front damage. See if he decides to come down, but track position is so important, I probably wouldn't. As long as it's driving fine. And he is on the pit lane. I'm shocked so many trucks pit. Track position is going to be everything. We'll see if the guys think these tires are going to matter. A lot of people do. Gatlin Downey overshot his pit. That's not going to help at all. This is the opposite end. We want this end. Off the pit lane. Lucas Oyster will come out. First truck off the pit lane. He'll restart 4th. Blake Giglio, Quinn Newton, Andrew Beach. They all took 2 tires. And then 4 tires for Thomas Green, Jeff Rutowski, Cody Brown, Gatlin Downey, Margison, J.R. Deal, Casey Graves, all 4 tires. I think Ethan Evers maybe getting some damage repairs. See if we can check in on that truck. There he is, 8 truck, getting it worked on, getting the fenders pulled out and cleared. Ian Wancho's getting some damage worked on. Jeremy Scherer also getting worked on. Brad Wilson involved in that wreck. He's getting some damage repair. We got 4 trucks on the pit lane getting worked on. Dalton Hayes.
5.5 minutes.
Brian Martin. Zach Sweisman. Time's running out, I think, is what Ethan just said. Did you just say the time's running out?
No, Ian asked how much damage I had. I said
The outside here,
5.5 minutes.
Oh. I don't know if you're trying to tell us there's only 5.5 minutes left in here.
Nah, even if it was, I think we'd get it done anyways.
Clearly Dalton Hayes
Okay,
still
you
pissed
just
at the
had to call
54.
it out, but whatever.
I don't have to.
Fucking cheers, everybody.
Well, enjoy your repairs, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Ethan in the 8 truck, not a time worry, so that's good. Just went to see what his 5 minutes left thing was about. Dalton Hayes, Brian Martin, clearly not getting along. They're going to be restarting on the front row in those 2 Toyotas. A whole lot of Chevys lined up behind them. Next Toyota's 12th. Apparently this league doesn't believe in Fords. I don't see one anywhere. Travis Martin had one, got murdered. Working through turns 3 and 4. We got 6 laps to try and settle this in regulation. Scott's calling winner on the second row, so that'd be Sweisgod and Lucas Weitzman. Dalton
Whoa,
gets
that was
a
way early. What the
jump
fuck?
there.
I got a black flag because the leader cookie outside. It's clear. Thank you.
Apparently Brian Martin doesn't know the rules. And they're
Go when we
wrecking.
get there.
48,
Holy shit.
Jeff Verchotsky.
Never.
Ethan's way behind it. Cody Brown's involved.
What are we doing, guys?
It's so hard to click on a driver when they're falling through the order in a wreck.
I can
That's
go
why the
whenever
cameras
I
go
want
everywhere
to
if you're
once the
wondering.
pace car's off, by the way.
That is correct.
He is correct.
As stated in the rulebook. Oh my goodness. So Blake Giglio gets to the inside of Swice, pushes him up into the 48. There Swice gets up the hill, gets into the 48 of Prochatsky, turns him around, then Swice bounces into Cody Brown as well. Cody bounces off, I believe that's JR Deal, because the other Golden Eagle truck is knocked out of it. Cody Brown doesn't hit anything. These trucks should be mostly okay. They didn't hit anything real hard. Just line them up and try again. I think we're going to go... If we don't go into overtime, it'll be really close. We'll see. Dalton Hayes is your race leader. Lucas Weiss is now second. Brian Martin becomes third. And Quinn Newton will be fourth. I highly doubt Dalton Hayes is going to want to line up with Brian Martin, so he'll probably choose the top. And that'll mean he'll line up with Quinn Newton, and Lucas will have Brian Martin. Interesting. Lucas will also have Blake Giglio on his line on the inside. Fascinating restart about to come once the leader decides if they take top or bottom. The rest of the trucks have to go in the racing iRacing puts them in the order iRacing puts them in, excuse me, in the lanes in order. Shouldn't see too much pitting here.
Lucky asshole going high.
Lucky asshole.
Hell yeah, that's my boy.
Daniel Llewellyn.
Get
I
in
don't know.
that back.
I've always called him Llewellyn, so I'm sticking with it.
We go look.
We'll be taking high again, Lucas.
Swiss, is that my fault?
Okay.
At first look, it did appear so, yes.
Oh, perfectly wide, I'm sorry.
We will go over it after the race in the Twitch, and we can make sure, find out together.
I'm sorry, 48, if I wrecked you, brother.
See if we want to chat with somebody. How about Lucas? Lucas is usually good for a chat. Luke DG, you got a copy?
I got you.
Well, we're restarting front row here. It's been some spiciness between the 47 and the 54. You're kind of going to be right between them. And then you got your teammate Quinn lined up diagonal from you. Well, probably smart of Dalton to break you two up. How do you feel about this restart?
Well, that caution didn't come out. It was a pretty good top four we had cooking right there. But
For sure.
yeah, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, Dalton obviously taking the top is a smart move. Getting away from the guy he's mad at and breaking me and Quinn up. So, I don't know. It's going to be a good finish, I think.
Dan 4, yeah, Blake lined up on your inside if he can get Brian Martin up off the bottom, which is what he did to Swice there. So he could catch up to you and then have a teammate there to the end. Could be fun. See what happens. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Quick chat from Mr. Lucas Weissman. Brian did react to the rules post, so he claimed he read it. Love that Hayden went and looked at that for us. That's fucking funny. Half a lap away from going into our first green-white checker attempt. Actually, this could be like a natural green-white checker, so this one won't count towards the 3. It's going to be a natural green-white checker, meaning we could have 4 of them tonight. Hopefully not, dear God. How this turned into a Martinsville race? This is still better than a Martinsville race. Still way better than a Martinsville race.
All right, Cliff, let's have a clean drive here, buddy.
Cliff. What?
Cheers, everybody.
Poor Cliff's got a wreck bucket of fuck it. There it is.
There's no fucking way I'm up even trying.
See? Pace truck's off. Leader can go at any point here, and there he goes. We'll see if Quinn works with him or if Quinn stays off of him and lets Lucas take the lead. Fascinating. See who's going to push who. I think Brian Martin wants to get to the front, so he'll push Lucas. We'll see if Quinn wants to help Dalton Hayes or not. He's going to drop to the bottom and immediately bail on him, so that's not surprising. Dalton Hayes, no help on that top line now whatsoever. Probably wishes he didn't make Brian Martin mad. Quinn's going to jump out in front of the Dalton Hayes machine. Gets to the outside of Brian Martin, but then inside lane starts to pull ahead a little bit and gets cleared, does Brian Martin. Martin could go to the top, shows not to. Swice is going on the pit lane at 100 miles an hour. That's not going to go good for him. Brian Martin does get pushed up off the bottom as we thought might happen. White flag's in the air. Quinn Newton's all the way at the top. Blake Giglio is pushing Lucas Weitzman. And what do you know, Brian Martin needs a push from Dalton Hayes now. We'll see how that goes. Dalton bails on him. No shock there. They're wrecking in the back. There's Carson Bechtel in it. Sully Hans is in it. We stay with the front. Lucas Heusler out in front. The 16 of Giglio goes to the top. At the moment has no help. Thomas Green in the 3. Will he get clear? Will he try to get Lucas? Lucas is sideways. Thomas Green goes around. Gatlin Downey. Gatlin Downey in the 05 wins as Blake Giglio goes upside down and over the wall into the catch fence. Gatlin Downey in the 05 wins this race. Holy crap. What a finish that was. Gatlin Downey
You ended up getting one if you kept doing what you're doing.
gets the victory here tonight. Holy crap. That was wild.
Hey,
Wow.
Sorry, Pete, I was just trying to hold alive. This steering, I was like, fuck.
So we can track down Gatlin in the chat
Just like tired
while
of
he's still
shot.
hyped up. Don't tell me he's not in chat.
I was trying not to run you over.
See Matt. We don't have a Gatlin to talk to. Oh, he's going to do his burnouts. We're going to watch.
I'm sorry. I think I got to you at like the worst point. I was so loose. I was really trying to just push you.
You're good.
First
man.
one defensive? Wow.
Good one, Gatlin.
Gatlin get in Discord. Ethan with the raid. Appreciate you, my friend. Get a shout out to Ethan. Make sure you go follow Ethan. He's trying to get his affiliate taken care of, so please get on over there and give him a follow. We're waiting on Gatlin to get in the damn Discord. Hard to chat with our winner when they ain't here to chat with. There he is. Well, finally in the Discord, Gatlin Downey getting the win tonight. How does that feel?
Unbelievable. This is the first time I've actually had a league win. I'm shaking.
Well, I'm proud you did it in the paint that I made for you then. That's pretty cool. Congrats on your first league win. And we appreciate you so much. I don't know. Do some more burnouts. You didn't celebrate enough.
You know what? That's a good point.
Yeah. Do more burnouts. We need more. I know you woke up like right before the race, and you didn't get your banner on yet. Didn't have time to get your truck uploaded with the new banners. But hey, you get yourself a win, so that has to feel pretty cool. There's the burnouts. We got a nice burnout cam to let you do your party here. You got the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs while you got your burnouts going?
I'd like to shout out Double Quick Brands. Shout out to everybody that I tried planned to work with. Didn't work out with Teague and Tackwell. I want to shout out whatever happened there at the end. I was just driving, and then all of a sudden there was nobody in front of me. This is insane.
There you go. I can tell you're very excited and kind of don't really even know what to say, which is kind of cool. Well, congrats on the victory there. The truck looks great. The burnouts look awesome. Congrats on your victory, and enjoy this one when you go back and watch it again. You got, look forward to next week. There's going into it as a SRL winner has to feel awesome.
Thank you, man.
Gatlin Downey getting the win tonight. Now we go drag in second place Blake Giglio. I think he's hiding down in his low drag chat. We'll get him up here eventually. Have to drag him through a couple of different channels. There we go. Blake Giglio, DG up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, how's it going?
It's going good. We had a first time winner with Gatlin Downey, so that was kind of cool. What happened there at the end from your perspective? What could you see?
I don't know. I thought the 3 was going to go with me. He went up on the backstretch, so I was like, oh, fuck it, we ball, I was like, we're going to go up there and we're going to try to win. and then he left me out, and then they all wrecked, and I don't know what happened, and then I got upside down. I died.
Upside down, absolutely obliterated the catch fence and somehow still finished second. So that's kind of fun, finishing in style at least. You get some cool points.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely got some points, good points and cool points, so
Exactly.
2 points, but yeah, we're just a little bit short.
A little bit short. Story of your life, right?
5'11", so kind of.
Compared to me, 6'4",
Yeah, then, yeah, definitely short.
All right, well, congrats on the strong run. We go in weird directions in these conversations. You never know what the hell we're going to say. Congrats on that outstanding run here tonight. You got the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for your P2?
Yeah, you for broadcasting, CC Racing, Letter Sports, Online Performance. Everyone's on there, and yeah, looking forward to this weekend and next week.
Dan Forward, congrats on a strong run tonight. Get on out of here, enjoy it, and we'll see you back here soon.
Thanks.
Blake Giglio in the 16. Now we track down the 47 of Dalton Hayes. Dalton DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, a wild night for you out there. You and your Toyota teammate there not really getting along too much. Obviously, we'll have to go back and look at those things after the race, but I don't know. It was weird trying to decide where to go there at the end. You didn't really want the teammates of Lucas Hoytsma and Quinn Newton hooking up, so it was more that, or is it more you really didn't want to work with the 54? A little bit of both?
Probably a little bit of both. I knew I was trying to split up the low drag, but I just got no help there on the restart. Everybody went low, so P3 salvaging it there. It wasn't bad. Might have had a chance for the win, but me and Blake kind of came together there. I'm not really sure if I went up or he came down. Probably a little bit of both. So Gatlin got the win, and I'm actually really happy for him. I literally just told him, we talked in DMs like a week ago, and I was like, you're consistently up here on the super speedways. You're going to get that win. I didn't think like it'd come this soon, but it did, and I'm honestly really happy for him.
Dan 4. Well, congrats on the strong P3 run tonight. You got the friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for your podium finish?
Yeah, shout out to Neo for the paint. I just got it uploaded and put on right before the race because I wasn't feeling the greatest. And then shout out to C2X for adopting me this season. I've had a lot of fun running with them guys, and it's good to finally have a good finish for them guys and represent. And shout out to you and everyone that makes this SRL go around. I've been here since about the beginning pretty much, and I love to see that everyone's still out here and still has that desire to win, and it's just a really good group of guys. I mean, we argue a lot and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just hard racing.
Dan 4, congrats on that third place finish. Get on out of here, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yep, have a good night.
Dalton Hayes in the 47 brings it home P3. Congrats again to our race winner, first time winner in league racing, Gatlin Downey in the 05. What a wild run to the finish this was. Great push from Dalton Hayes, gets the 05 to the win. Should play music like at the Oscars for winning, yeah, or the long acceptance speech, one of those two. Either one would work. Wow, what a finish. Let's go ahead and run through our final results here and see how everything played out for everybody, not just the top three. Obviously, Gatlin Downey in the 05 is your winner. Blake Giglio, Dalton Hayes rounding out the podium finishes. Then you have Brian Martin and Zach Martinson finishing off the top 5. Quinn Newton, Lucas Hoytsma, Ian Montrose, Thomas Green, Jeremy Scherer, the top 10. Page 2, J.R. Deal, Jeff Prochatsky, Casey Graves, Cody Brown, Andrew Beach, Ethan Evers, Daniel Llewellyn, Ashton Tackwell, Zach Sweisgod, Austin Smith. And page 3, Brad Wilson, Cliff Mullen, Sully Hans, Carson Bechtel, Owen Lebsack, Colin Teague, Mike Edwards, Davis Greenwell, Cody Cleaver, and Jay Much. Final page, Christian Delgado, Jake Lawrence, Dave Hoytsma, TJ Floyd, Travis Martin, and Matt Banky. Wild night here at Atlanta. Produces a first-time winner, Gatlin Downey. Kind of makes it all worth it. Thanks for the raid, Huntsy, by the way. Appreciate you stopping in and bringing your community by as we wrap up things here from Atlanta. Go ahead and look at our sponsors and get on out of here for the night. Wild Horse puts on our Monday Night ARCA series. Appreciate them. Thanks, Trent Sneed and Company. Wannagoons, all the Gooners out there giving us our Dirt series on Tuesday nights. Then we go over to Arc Music doing our Xfinity series a little bit later on Tuesday night. 712 Brakes puts on our Cup series with CTC on Wednesday. Appreciate all of those. Low Drag does our Truck series that you watched here tonight, even though Gatlin has the Frisbee still on there. Low Drag Esports, thanks to them, and 712 Brakes. Fort Worth Screen does our GT3 series on Friday. Golden Eagle puts on our Super Speedway series. That's going to be fun with the the Xfinity cars here at Atlanta. Then Ethan Evers does the podcast for Sidecar, Ethan Evers podcast. And Big C's Diecast puts on all of our racing for us. So check out that QR code and look at the cool diecast that Cliff has over in his Facebook Marketplace store, and CTC Race Network, of course, puts on our Wednesday night broadcast. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. We appreciate everybody being here. Hopefully we see you back here tomorrow night for the GT3s and the Super Speedway Series. Thank you so very much. Have a great night. That wraps up the YouTube. We get the music back on. Chill out.